What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another Walking Dead video. This is going to be the review and recap for The Walking Dead, Season 11, Episode 11, titled Rogue Element. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on The Walking Dead, you get them. Now, this episode is all about Eugene, basically. Stephanie goes missing, and he's trying to look for her. He's trying to figure out exactly what happened because she just vanishes. It's a little mystery type of episode, and the ending result is crazy. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe the twist at the end. I'm like, damn, did that really just happen? I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot to talk about in this episode, but I'm going to try to make the recap as quick as possible. When we first start in the episode, we see Eugene. He wakes up and Stephanie is reading his manuscript. He's super nervous about her reading it, but she loves it. Now, she gets dressed and stuff, and he gives her a key to his apartment. He wants to be with her for the long haul, and he tells her that he loves her and stuff, and she says that she loves him too. She leaves and she goes to work, and then we see Eugene tells Princess about what happened. He's super nervous and stuff. She tells him to relax and just enjoy every moment with Stephanie. Now we see Eugene waiting for Stephanie. He has ice cream and stuff. He's just waiting for her, and she never shows. He goes to her house, but she's not there, so he's worried. Now we see Connie in this episode a lot too. She's working on a story about Tyler and Governor Milton, and Connie's editor tells her pretty much what to write, what the governor said in her statement from that night or whatever. And then Connie goes to see Tyler in jail, but they won't let her see him. Now, Eugene is still super worried, and he asks Rosita to do a check on Stephanie. They can't find her at all. They really can't find any sign of her. Now, Carol makes a trip with Lance Hornsby to this little drug farm, and she watches as he does a deal with the farmers. We see Princess shows up and sees Eugene investigating Stephanie's disappearance, and he tells her about how it all started. He's breaking it all down for Princess. He started following this man who claims to be a plumber, but Eugene doesn't believe it at all. He notices that this man has a group, and his place of business is open like all hours of the night. And there's the same people coming in and out, so Eugene is suspicious. And what's weird is he finds out that all of Stephanie's furniture in her apartment was moved. It's no longer there. Now we see Hornsby fishing with the leader of the farm, and they talk about business and stuff, and Carol's just there watching, and she picks up on some things that seem very strange. She doesn't know exactly what's going on. Now Connie goes into the woods, to continue her story that she's doing, and she watches the army and stuff. She starts to ask questions. Kelly has to translate, and she is warned. She's asking questions that they're not happy about. She says that Mercer's orders are not being followed, and Tyler was moved from his cell. Later Mercer checks, and she is right. Now Eugene is serious about finding Stephanie. He means business. Him and Princess break into this apartment of the man that he's been following, and Princess, she doesn't want to do it, but then she finally agrees to it. She thinks it's risky. She doesn't want to lose everything she has going for her in the Commonwealth, but Eugene really, really needs her help. Now, Carol tells Lance what she picked up on, and the leader of this farm has been pocketing money for himself. And the soldiers take him into custody, arrest him and stuff. Now, inside the apartment, we see Eugene and Princess. They get caught on their way out. Then Lance goes to the prison where they're being held, and he has an excuse for everything. It seems like he had this planned out. And he tells Eugene to let it go. Lance says that the man that he's been following really is a plumber, and Princess tells Eugene that he needs to stop searching and he just needs to give it up. She says that maybe she really did leave him. And Princess talks about how her dad left out of the blue. She says sometimes you think you might know somebody, but you really don't. And Eugene just is not convinced that this is the case with Stephanie. He thinks she was the one, he was really in love with her and stuff, and she just vanishes. And when Princess leaves, Eugene starts to think of something else. Now we see this list of names that gets dropped off under the door, and it has Tyler's name on there. We just don't know what's up with all these names and stuff. And it appears that most people on this list are like missing or dead or whatever. Now Eugene goes into this abandoned building, and he sees Stephanie in there with Lance and the plumber and some other people, and he finds out that Stephanie was all a fake just to get his people to come to the community. He confronts Lance about it, and Lance admits that he set it all up to learn about his community. And Lance is like, look, your people lied to get in here. I'm simply doing the same. We got to do what we got to do. And Eugene says that he's going to expose Hornsby, and Hornsby just laughs. And I got to say, man, Eugene, the actor who plays Eugene, he did a phenomenal job in this episode, in this scene. He was acting his ass off. I mean, damn, man. He was crying, almost brought a tear to my eye. I mean, he was really hurt and upset. Lance and Stephanie really hurt Eugene. He really actually thought he was in love for the first time, and it turned out it was all fake. And Lance tells Eugene Stephanie's real name and everything. Now, we see later that night, he burns this book. And then the woman who was really talking to him the entire time introduced herself. And it's that woman named Max that the guy at the masquerade took hostage. She was the one really talking to Eugene the entire time. But that's the end of the episode, man. It was an interesting one. I thought it was different for The Walking Dead, but I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I'll give this episode an 8 out of 10. But what did you guys think of this episode? Comment down below. What do you think about the Commonwealth so far? Do you think they're nothing but trouble, or do you like them? Comment all your thoughts down below. Comment your theories, predictions, and everything else. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all The Walking Dead content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.